using sprinklers because it's a bit of a waste of water. But this grass has been so dry, I'm just going to give it a little soak. Anyway guys, hope everyone's good. Hope everyone enjoyed the video of Mykonos. We've been back about a week now, and yeah, really good chilled out break. Super focused, come back, hit the ground running. Loads of stuff's been going on. So one of the things I've been doing, if you watched the video before the last one, the holiday one, you'll see I've been back to work on sorting out a lot of this mini PC stuff. That's kind of like my main job. But basically, here's the area. Here's my little work area at the moment, and it's going pretty well. But we've got a bit of a problem here. This is a new mini PC, fairly new mini PC, based on a pretty fast ARM platform. So it's not like an Intel or PC. It's actually like an embedded device, and I'm porting Linux over to it. And it should work because this CPU is supported, but there's a lot of issues with U-boot not working properly. So if any of you guys know anything about Linux, I know there's a couple of people on the channel that do, that follow this channel, you'll know it can be a bit kind of painstaking at times. Anyway, I'll just show you some of the other stuff we've got around here. So this is a Raspberry Pi with a 7-inch screen. I use this actually for just serial console monitoring. I use it for lots of different things. It's really handy because it's just good to have a solid embedded computer that just does one particular job. So I've got this just monitoring serial console, which is connected on here, so I can like debug stuff going on. Here you've got the little GPD Win. It's just a fantastic little Windows computer, and that's what I use it for. Saves having another massive laptop on here. And then my MacBook Pro, which does basically everything. It basically does everything, it runs everything. So super powerful machine. And then I've got just like a normal generic HDMI monitor just for connecting direct to this. So there's no BS, it just connects to that and works. So at the moment, the situation is on this, which is pretty cool. I've got a desktop running on here, but U-boot, I've had to bodge. So I've managed to get it to boot up and it's working, and I've got a operating system on here. And what's really cool about this is it's actually got hardware acceleration for video. So any of you know about ARM platforms, it's really difficult to get that enabled because a lot of the time the drivers aren't available for the actual chip, so the GPU doesn't work. And you can just see I've just basically got Casey Neistat on repeat on here just to test the video playback. So that's playing back 1080p in Chrome browser with, I don't know, there's probably, I think you can see up here I've got CPU usage is about 36% or something, so it doesn't really change when you put it on full screen either. So that's pretty cool. It means this device can be used for like video playback, for like digital signage and stuff like that. So super cool. All that stuff can be a little bit stressful. If you're into it, you'll know what I mean. But there's only one way to cure a bit of stress. E-bike. I'm not sure how charged this is. I think it may be fairly charged, which I'm just going to give it a top up if it is. 78 volts, 76 volts. So it needs a little bit. It looks like I've done 6 miles. Can't remember when I did that. Anyway, I'm going to give it a little top up and then we'll go for a little burn. Of course I'm going to give it a charge from the energy that I've got in from the sun that's gone into those batteries. So that's what's coming out right now. So I've mentioned this before, but if anyone's interested in building one of these bikes, I can help you do it. I can get all the parts and everything else. I can actually get full bikes as well, because there's been a lot of people asking me this, which is why I'm saying this now. I can get full bikes, but it's a bit of a tricky thing to send over from China, because we've got storage over in China and we send stuff over there. From there to here, and it just ends up getting, because it's a big item, it has to come over in a crate, and then you've got the import duty and things like that on top of it. But I've been helping a few people just actually build the bikes by getting, you know, most of the stuff like the frame, like things that you can't get here in the UK easily or anywhere else for that matter. But I can get all those bits, so just check out the website clasdo.com. It's all on there. If you want something on there that you can't see, just give us a shout and I can arrange it. We've also got a really cool new speed controller coming as well, the new Sabvaton, which has actually got like a TFT screen that goes on the handlebars. And I'm actually planning on replacing this one with that, because this is just being a pile of junk. Well, that's probably a bit harsh, but these adapters just are not reliable, so I want something reliable back on here as well. And when I had the Sabvaton, it was just bulletproof, so I'm going back to Sabvaton for the speed controller. It's going to take a nice slow cruise to the airport. your doorstep. That was quite interesting. I came out of the airport and I was taking a few shots of the airport just for the vlog, and a couple of coppers came along with big, massive, great guns, and when I come over and were like, yeah, you're not allowed to take photos, mate, or film or anything, do that without permission at the airport, which I didn't realise. But anyway, they said you're not allowed to do it, and I said, okay, that's fine, don't worry about it. And then they noticed the e-bike, and they were sort of talking about that, but they were absolutely cool, like, you know, just asking questions. One of them was just really amazed by it. It was just like, oh yeah, that's so awesome, like, you know, it just looks a nut. Right, back at home now, guys. I was going to say, just shows you how cool, you know, policemen can be. Most of them are. You know, I've not come across one on the e-bike where they've asked like loads of, you know, in-depth questions about it. So it just shows you, and they're just, at the end of the day, they're just like you and me. They just like technology and like, you know, all the cool stuff in life. But yeah, hats off to them for what they're doing, because up there at that airport, you know, they were saying, you know, it is high alert times, you know, with all the terrorism and stuff. So yeah, big respect to them for what they're doing up there. Hopefully, you know, nothing will ever happen, but it's nice to know that you've got guys like that are kind of looking out for everything. So yeah, evidently my birthday has started already. My birthday's not until the 23rd, and which is Saturday. But Sarah always kind of, I don't know, she's so cool. She just comes up with so many cool things to do. This looks like a big one, guys.